All right, guys. Well, welcome. So the last time you guys were together, you just had another encounter with the guys that have been harrying you since Crosshaven. Harrying you since Crosshaven. Uh, you had lost your suit of power armor Desiree had. Uh, she got out and did okay. You think you killed a total of three people, and two of them tried to get away. Total of three people, and two of them tried to get away, and only one of them succeeded. Uh, one brood kill demon got away, and then you have a guy caught in a net, and you were trying to get the rest of him or get him a net, and you were trying to get the rest of him or get him subsued or subdued, and then Albert Ross had kind of come out of his coma and helped right there at the last, or him being in shock. And then Jenny is still unconscious in the back of your vehicle. The back tire on your Mountaineer is blown up again. You've got some heavy damage to it in your vehicle now, and it's back at the strange little site. So with that recap there, I'm going to turn it over to you guys, and you're out of combat. I'm just going to turn it over to you guys, and
Just kind of shit the bed on us.
Yeah, it definitely did. So, and now we have issues because now we have two non-working vehicles. And they're not in the same location. So, not in the same location. So, we're gonna need to figure something out here. Um, maybe we can like scout around and find a new tire or something for ours. Um, but we've got to get back to Albert's car for ours. Um, but we've got to get back to Albert's car. We've got to get back to because that's where the thing is, right?
Right.
So we got to get back over there, which is not a bad idea because isn't that in the protected area? Maybe we can make sure we're not, the protected area. Maybe we can make sure we're not, um, in the line of fire for any more of these demons for a minute while we regroup. I don't know. How far are we?
you guys
That's a
didn't make it. You didn't make it that circle. Albert Ross's vehicle is still sitting inside that circle with the front end blown off. Blew the front end of his truck off. So you're in walkable distance to get back to it.
okay. Well, we're gonna have to tire if he even has a spare tire. Will fit onto our vehicle. Um,
We gotta do
I'm
something. We're a
just
sitting duck right now. We're just sitting
well,
duck.
not only that, but I mean, our
Mm.
vehicle's kind of not exactly standard issue, so to speak. So to speak.
So you guys salvaged another tire off of the previous uh, Big Boss ATV. It's not exactly the same, but you would have to roll some skills with your jury rig if you're going to take time to look at it. Now, I couldn't remember if it was Newton or Gage that was actually tying up the guy that you guys had caught in the net, because I believe your net only had like 2 minutes of time on it, didn't it? There only had like 2 minutes of time on it, didn't it? Their Gage.
My what had 2 minutes?
You had
The
netted
magic
the
net
guy.
that you
Oh, the magic
uh,
net. Oh
that man,
God,
yeah.
what was the time on the magic net?
Only a couple minutes, I think.
Yeah, magic net.
Only a couple minutes, I think.
Yeah, let me find where the magic net is. There it is. It is
2 minutes per level.
2 melees per level of the spellcaster. 2 melees per level of the spellcaster.
2 melees per level.
So 2 melee rounds is 30 seconds. And I am level 2. So it's a whole
1
minute.
minute.
Okay.
Yes.
Albert's. Okay. Which one of you is taking the time to tie him up, or has anybody got handcuffs?
The best I have is rope.
Checking.
Next time we go to a town, we need to get some handcuffs. Stop.
Okay.
Oh,
Albert,
you can tie them up,
ahead.
and I can. If Elbert has any handcuffs on there, I can.
Albert's,
Yeah.
if there's still any, yeah. And he's assessing the back of the vehicle while you guys are talking, and he says it's pretty damaged. He, he's asking Newton to come over and take a peek at it, and this is over and take a peek at it, and this is he kind of points out some stuff, Newton, if you're going that way.
Yeah.
Okay, so he points out a few things, and I would like for you to make a jerry rig roll and add 20. Give yourself a 20 bonus because give yourself a 20 bonus because Albert's kind of pointing some things out.
All right. So 38%, that's a good roll.
Excellent. So Albert says that if we go back and we get some supplies, and a welder, and we pull off your thing, or pull off your jack and get this jacked up, he believes he can probably fix it with your help.
Okay.
He says that he can, if we got on it and you guys really helped him work on it, he probably could get it done in about 2 hours.
Let's get
But
started.
that's yeah, it'll be 2 hours, so you might as well add an extra hour because you're going to be transporting stuff back and forth. So, um, who's going forth? So, um, who's going to be there with the prisoner, and who's going to go move stuff, or are you all going to go back to the protected area, and then some of you go out? I just need to know how you're going to put yourself in order.
I'll probably be able to stay with the prisoners.
Okay. So Gage is going to stay with the prisoner, and then Desiree and Newton are going to go back to to Albert Ross's truck with Albert to get the supplies you need to fix the vehicle.
Yeah, the more hands we have carrying equipment and supplies back and forth, the less trips we have to take, the more time we can spend working.
Okay. Let me roll
At least that's what I'm thinking.
how many trips it's going to take you guys. Okay, so it'll take all 4 of you, and it'll take 2 trips with all 4 of you, or trips with all 4 of you, or 3 of you to carry that stuff. So that's going to put it at about round trip, you guys carrying everything, let's just say about 15 minutes. So Gage, that gives you 15 minutes.
To scavenge the area while keeping my eye on the prisoner.
Okay. What are you just scavenging bodies and stuff like that?
I don't know. I'm seeing if there's any debris or whatever that might have flew in this general direction from the wreckage that we are upon that I could use,
There's
like old circuit boards or anything along those lines, or old broken or anything electronic or mechanical that I could cast magic through.
let's be fair. Roll a 1d100. You want to go ahead and roll that?
Yep, I'm working on getting into the dice roller.
You're thinking you might be able to use something out of the power armor. It took a hit and shut the whole thing down. It's inoperable, but you might be able to salvage something out of it, maybe, but it would take a while for you to dig into it. So that's what you're thinking. The current room burning, so you can't really get near it right now.
Yeah.
Check on anything.
So what exactly did I find? Would I be able to identify it?
So let's see here. What he prisoner over there with you, or what are you going to do with him? Because he's on a completely the other side. If you go back to the little map and that we had there, where in the player thread,
Gotcha.
Desiree's power armor's down there, and he's up by areas. So you would have to drag him down. He's actually past that other vehicle. So, I mean, you're welcome to drag him down there if you want,
Okay.
or try to anyway.
Actually, I'm gonna. I found the piece. I found the piece. But if I did, I wasn't able to make it over there to search. Then I wouldn't bother, because I'm trying to keep him within. I thought I was like just where I am by him, where I could search the area with keep like just where I am by him, where I could search the area with keeping my eye on him. But if I don't find anything there, then that's fine.
No, it's the big boss ATV is still burning, and everything that you can see that's around you is either a dead and everything that you can see that's around you is either a dead body or maybe pieces of their weapons.
Okay.
And all the weapons
Then
fire and stuff
I
like
would
that.
I would pick up the broken weapons to see if they're still like near him
Okay.
to scare him. Maybe.
They took some massive damage. I mean, you slammed into the one guy, and his vibro sword it actually broke it into half. And then
That's
the
perfect.
guy that he has a Wilkes laser rifle that's similar to Albert Ross's, and it's still functional. He's got a vibro knife and a 9mm hand pistol. The guy that Newton obliterated with the plasma cannon to the chest, his weapons and stuff, he's smoldering. You only find an E-clip on him.
Okay. And then we had a Wilkes laser pistol, vibro knife,
Then
E-clip, and what was the other thing? It was the
the
laser pistol.
Wilkes. It's a Wilkes. It's not a laser pistol. It's actual laser rifle.
Okay.
It's not a laser pistol. It's actual laser rifle.
Okay.
Wilkes laser rifle.
I can use that. I am proficient with
It
rifles.
does. It's the one that does 3d6 single shot.
Okay.
Standard clip
SDC, MDC.
or EMAG or whatever. It's MDC
Okay, MDC.
or EMAG or whatever. It's MDC.
Okay.
Because they were smashing the power armor pretty hard with that. When you get 3 of those firing on that power armor, it didn't take long for Desiree to go down.
Gotcha. Okay, so the rifle and then the flex, and then the E-clip, and then there was one more item with the vibro knife and stuff.
Oh, it was a change out, another E-clip.
So 2 E-clips.
Yeah.
Then I have the broken vibro sword hilt
Yes.
on him,
So
and I will ask him to. Is he? His hands are bound, or is he free?
he is. I took it as you and Copperpot tied him up with a rope until
Okay.
they get back with the binders from Albert Ross's blown up truck.
Perfect. So are bound in front of him or behind his back? I would leave that to Newton as to decide on which he would do.
Probably the back,
Okay.
behind his back. That way, you know,
I'm gonna
regardless,
roll.
it's going to put him at more of a disadvantage.
He's actually pretty stunned. So
Okay. Well, I will search his pockets and clothing for any gadgets or weapons possible, or just
Okay.
things that may be able to be
Okay.
used against us to make sure that he's unarmed and he can't use it against us. See
Okay.
what can be
So
found.
what I'm gonna
Into 15
what I'm
minutes.
gonna do. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say it took you about 10 minutes to find all the stuff laying around on the ground. And then now you're over there starting to work on him when you find his Wilkes rifle and you're pulling stuff off. They're coming back now with the last load of stuff, and Albert and Newton and Desiree are starting to walk over because he's got those guys to role play this interaction with this guy while you're checking his pockets. Okay, Newton and Coop
Yeah.
and Phoebe.
And he's like dazed and confused. He's kind of out of it.
No, he's now looking. He's kind of got a shocked look on his face as he's looking at Newton. He's looking at Desiree.
You know them?
That's what I was going to ask. Like shocked as in recognition? Just out of curiosity.
It
Does he
looks
know
more
us
like
or do we know him?
you guys have never seen him before in your life. He's scared to death of you two.
Okay. No more Mr. Nice Wizard.
I
So
wanted to give
Albert
him,
Ross rocks over and he's putting binders on his back, going, and the guy's going, I don't understand. And he's looking and he's looking right at you, Newton. He's like, I don't understand.
understand what?
And he looks over and he almost looks scared of Desiree, and he's like, and he looks back at you and he goes, Boss, what are you doing here with them?
Who's
we know
he
you?
addressing as boss?
He just addressed you, Newton, as boss.
Wow.
Me. I'm not the boss. I'm most certainly not your boss. You sure you're not shocked, son? Boss. You sure you're not shocked, son? Out of character. Is this an older man, a young man?
He looks to be in his mid-20s.
Okay.
So
Yes.
where do you know us from?
Okay.
So
Yes.
where do you know us from?
He is almost visibly there is almost a tear coming in his eyes. He's physically shaking and he looks over her going, I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm so sorry. And I'm so sorry. And he is visibly shaking to you guys and kind of leaning back away from you two.
What's your
Oh,
name?
and it's Tom. You 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 told us to come get the truck from these folks.
Where do I know you from, Tom? I know you from, Tom.
This is something, and he's just kind of. I got to roll for something. He's in shock pretty good now. He's in complete disbelief. He's looking at you, going, "Boss, told me to come up here and stop and get this truck.
And you didn't think it was odd that the people you were stopping to get the truck were the people that sent you?
I didn't know it was you guys. We just hit the truck. We
Answers my question.
Well,
And
we have
we gave
things to
you
sort out. So,
the information to meet us here, to stop this truck here, specifically at this time, at these coordinates. 2 weeks ago, we gave you that information, is what you're telling me, Tom. Is that correct? Am I hearing you?
no. We boss, we've been on you guys since you almost left south of Tolkien. We've been following you the whole time. We got away from you once, but you've just been kind of leapfrogging. We've been in constant message with you, boss. You weren't when we just left, you were just a little bit north of Independence. This is strange, boss.
How long has it been since you've been in Crosshaven? Because you would have had to come through Crosshaven to get to us.
We were just there. We were in town and we spotted your truck pull in and we rolled out probably about 3 or 4 hours. Your truck pull in and we rolled out probably about 3 or 4 hours, maybe 5 hours ahead of you guys. We were going to ambush the truck.
I'm confused. You got me confused, Tom.
okay, I'm gonna grab Newton, pull you aside, and say something's not adding up. But maybe we shouldn't tip our hand.
Sorry, I'm back.
Um, maybe we shouldn't tip our hand and let. He seems super confused. We are super confused, but it's possible there's somebody out there pretending to be us, or we could have some sort of weird displacement thing going on. I mean, is it possible that a loop or something? I don't know. Anything's possible, I guess.
I don't remember hiring anybody.
No, me
and
neither. He
you know,
seems
I think
sincere though.
he does most definitely seem sincere. But I think Engage over there would have known if we got magicked. You
Maybe.
know.
Although we were in that weird circle
No, that's true
and
there.
we don't know what's going on there. Um, maybe we don't remember. Maybe we hired somebody and don't remember. I don't know. Um, maybe we don't remember. Maybe we hired somebody and don't remember. I don't know. But I don't want to tip our hand. He respects us, obviously. Whoever we are to him, he respects us. And I don't want to tip our hand and let him know that we're completely clueless just
Right.
yet. And let him know that we're completely clueless just
Right.
yet. So I think we need to find a way to just kind of smooth it over and find out what he knows without without cluing him in that we have no idea.
Let's. Oh man, I wonder how being in the circle will affect him, and how it's going to affect us. Everything revolves around the circle right now, I think.
That's what
And
I'm
that
thinking.
strange word.
Give him you see Gage, he has this really funny look on his face. He's got excruciating, like he's like mad, but you can tell it's all like he's trying to look mad. He's never actually looked mad before, so he doesn't know what it's supposed to look like. But he's like trying to, he's like, oh, so you're saying this guy here is your boss? What's his favorite dessert?
Favorite dessert. Hold on a second. Do you have an trust or intimidate check?
I have no idea.
An ME bonus, if anything.
Yeah, let me take a
Took
look
trust
here.
and intimidation or interrogation.
I do not. I have ME of 14.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you what. You put in good effort there. Roll me a 1D effort there. Roll me a 1D 100 and be below 20.
Oh my god. Yellow, roll low. Let's see. Let the dice tell a story. By George, Sonny Jim, tell a story. By George, Sonny Jim.
Let's see. Oh, you did it.
Oh, nice.
He's like, I've never ate ice. And he's starting to cry. I've never ate ice cream. Cry. I've never ate ice cream with the boss. Frankly, he's the scariest SOB I've ever seen in my life. And I watched her rip an arm off a guy because he pinched her.
I caught you in
Look,
your
I oughta go-
lie, Sonny Jim. You said she. I do believe the man you call boss is a he.
I think he was pointing to Desiree. Said that she ripped an arm off. Just to let you know.
Yeah, he's not paying any attention to any of that. He's totally convinced he's in this. He's got this figured out.
All right, Gage. It's all right.
Who the hell eats ice cream? That's not even a thing. Cows are warm-blooded. They don't pump out ice cream. Oh, you need to learn yourself some nature.
All right, Tom. I
Stick you
can
in a
tell you're
tree.
confused. I can tell you're confused. Let's go over the game plan again. Let me see. I think you could be dealing with some shock. Let's go over the game plan. So after you hit the vehicle, you're going where and reporting back to whom? Do you remember?
He is completely mortified looking at you that you're even.
Remember?
He is completely mortified looking at you that you're even speaking to him. He is shied away. You have never seen such terror in somebody's eyes.
Did you say his name was Tom? My daddy told. Did you say his name was Tom? My daddy told me never to
Yes,
trust a
it was
Tom. Because the tomfoolery is always going to make you mad and make fool of you and tell you lies. That's
Okay.
daddy's truth. You don't ever trust a Tom.
Gage, come with
Tom.
Gage. Come with me. Come with me, Gage. Let's step over here for a minute and let Newton go over and make sure that Tom remembers the game plan and what he was doing after this and where he was going. Let's make sure that he can remember things. Come here, Gage.
And whisper in her ear, "It got spaced out there for a minute. What's going on?"
Okay, so here's the deal. Tom thinks he knows us. He thinks that he knows us. Well, we're a little concerned that either there's some sort of weird things going on with somebody impersonating us, or I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going on, but we don't want to tip our hand to let him know that we're not in control. We don't want, I mean, right now he respects and thinks that, we're
his boss.
We're someone to be flung, but we're going to pump him
No.
information and find out where was he going? What is he going to do? Who's he reporting to? Let's find out where the heck he actually came from and try to get to the bottom of this before we let him know that we don't know.
Even
Okay? So
that
just don't bug him.
yeah, right.
Let him know that we don't know.
Even
Okay? So just don't bug him.
yeah, right. Given that might be the case, I am under the impression that if it was that much magic and it involved time travel, that would increase just use so much magic. All of time travel, that would increase just use so much magic that we would have been able to sense that. However,
Does
if
anybody have a magic lore?
magic
Do you have a
lore,
magic lore?
might
Lore?
magic
Do you have a
lore,
magic lore?
might. But
I have too many
you'd think
monsters
that
now.
they'd give a wizard a magic lore
Uh-huh.
I
They
always
did-
as a
thought that too. That's my-
OCC ability,
Yes.
but
Exactly.
no.
Well, I tell you what I'm going to do here. What I'm going to do
Lo-
is
Look, I don't,
while
I don't have a
you
lore.
two are, while you and Desiree are talking that over there, Newton, I'm going to give you a chance to ask a couple questions on your own to Tom. Go ahead and do that because they had quite the exchange there as they walked behind the vehicle. So go ahead.
Calm down, Tom. She's not going to rip your arms off right yet. She might get to that point, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Right now, your arms are safely attached to your body. What you're going to do is give us the information that we need to know. So what was going to happen after you got the vehicle? What was your next step? And who were you going to be reporting to after this?
We were hired. Your armor doesn't look quite the same. Face, you look a little bit. You look a little bit weirder here now. But we're supposed to take it to you. It's no. We were just look. We were just hired to come and find you guys. I don't. I get paid to shoot people. I get paid to recover things. I, I don't know your guys' game plan. W- I know we were paid a truck would be coming, and they don't want the truck. They want the truck intact, but I don't know. It's also confusing. Why
You
would you
said you've
send us
been-
to attack you? Why would
Oh,
you
that's
already
okay.
have the truck?
Well, you let me worry about the important questions. You said you've been following us since just south of Tolkien. Is that correct?
Somebody's been following you. I wasn't on the crew. I wasn't on that crew. I was on the. I've been following you guys. We lost you guys for a little bit, and then you came back. There, we're in the cold. I've been following you guys. We lost you guys for a little bit, and then you came back. There, we're in the coalition, and the Golden Shields had fought. We weren't too far from you then. That's where we kind of met up, and we had been following for a while. The stalkers had been following you for sure, and then and then and then and then we got ahead of you because we didn't want to mess with that cyber knight at all, and then uh, and then we just set up a trap. But boss, I don't understand. He's getting wider by the second. And do you have a paramedics role or anything like that?
I do, actually.
Go ahead and roll it and add an extra 10 to your roll.
That's a good roll.
You know that if you keep him going the way he is, and that his blood pressure is about to drop out, and he's going to pass out on you any second because he's gotten
Okay.
white, he's clammy, he looks absolutely frightened. He doesn't understand.
Okay. Looking around, I want to kind of give him a sip of water, offer him, tell him to come on. I'm going to grab him by the shoulder. Come on, Tom, let's get you sitting down. You're not looking too hot, bud. Take Hanky out or something, wipe some sweat off his forehead, fan him a little bit. Maybe check his pulse, like you said, with a pit. Maybe check his pulse, like you said, with a paramedic skill. See if he's like through the roof or on the verge.
Yeah, he's close. I mean, if he doesn't calm his heart rate down, he's probably going to pass out. Yeah, he's close. I mean, if he doesn't calm his heart rate down, he's probably going to pass out. He's starting to get that gloss-eyed, everything like that.
Well, Passanot's not dying.
And he passes out in your arms.
Okay. Passanot's not dying.
And he passes out in your arms.
Okay.
So with that, I'll let you guys get back together and you can decide what you do. Albert he's kind of grumbling a little bit because he's kind of hearing the exchange, but he's trying to get a Jack in position over there going, I don't want to be on this road. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's coming back, but I don't want to be on this road anymore.
Yeah, Albert, I'm with you. Let's double time on this Jack. And
let's load him up. Do not untie him though, even though he thinks he knows us.
Double tie those knots.
That he was just in shock and thought he recognized us. Maybe we look similar to someone else. So
He did mention that I was not that I looked slightly different. So maybe there is somebody that was mimicking us or
get any info out of it?
No, not before he passed out. I mean, the way he was describing it, he was almost part of a second party that was hired. To listen to him, he's just hired muscle. But somebody knew that we were coming back and forth, and it seems like right now they had skirted us around the Cyberknight and the battle with the Golden Shields, and then they got ahead of us and they were waiting for us here. So somebody knew we were coming. So I'm thinking it has either been maybe somebody waiting for us here. So somebody knew we were coming. So I'm thinking it has either been maybe somebody from the start of this journey up in Tolkien, because if you remember correctly, that was pretty hush, hush, hush. Tolkien, because if you remember correctly, that was pretty hush, hush, hush. Or after we found the device that we're now trying to get rid of, the Nema device. Trying to get rid of the Nema device.
Well, I say we hang on to him because he may be the only link or key to understanding all these people that keep coming after us. And maybe we can ask him some more questions. Yeah, we understand, we know. Okay, let's go over the game plan again. That see if he can drop some more details that might help us not get attacked again. That would be great. So,
well, half the problem is the man's so stinking scared of us.
Well, he's definitely more scared of me than he is of you. So I'm great at interrogation, but I don't know if I can do it because I think the guy's just gonna pass out if I try. So I don't know. Of course, pulling his fingernails out might wake him back.
I'm thinking let's leave this man passed out as we can. Let's get the truck operational because, I mean, sitting here, we're just it's fish in a barrel right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I basically, is there anybody that wants to do anything? Basically, is there anybody that wants to do anything special while you guys are repairing the truck? Is anybody going to be on the plasma turret up top, being on Overwatch? Are you guys all going to try to work on the truck and then keep an eye? I just need to know on the truck and then keep an eye. I just need to know kind of what your game plan is because he is out, and I took it that you loaded him in the back of the truck. Am I correct in assuming that?
Yeah, I think kind of all of this chatter and the tossing about of ideas is really just us talking out loud to ourselves as we're all kind of working around to get the vehicle fixed.
Perfect. Okay, so just to let you guys know, you guys find an extra 2,000 between the dead bodies around. The rail gun that was on the Golden Shield's power armor is still functional, so you can salvage that. The rail gun that was on that Broodkill demon that was off to the far right on the little map that I had drawn. He had been riddled with railgun fire from the Samson powder armor that Desiree had lost. There was one more Wilkes rifle on that that's half damaged, so it's only got 3 MDC, and that was your bounty off of that. Everything off of the ATV is completely gone. That thing took grenades, missiles. It took lots of railgun for fire and burnt for a long time. There moves at precision machinery speed, and he welds things across. And between you, Newton, and his efforts that goes through there, you have rigged a wheel that is functional. You are only at half speed in that. But Albert says he would like to go back to his truck and get the thermal fusion device that may, his part of this whole thing. And he'd like to get all of his stuff out of his truck. He doesn't want to just leave it there.
I say take whatever you can get and stick it into the back of our truck.
He also, I'm just going to kind of do this narratively. He says, we can cut some of the metal plates off of my vehicle and put them over the holes in yours. We can weld them on, and that we might get some more stuff. But I know we're all getting tired and everything. Do you think we should crash there by my truck in this protective circle that he says?
I think that sounds like a great idea. I, for one, do not want to run tonight.
No, I'm with you, Desiree. I feel like I've been running on adrenaline for the last 2 hours. My mind has been wandering. I just can't wrap my head around how it's been wandering. I just can't wrap my head around how the hell this man thinks he knows us, let alone we hired him to. It's like we went back to the future.
Okay.
It is kind of cool, though, that he thinks I rip arms off. Ripping arms off sounds kind of cool.
What
So,
did you do? Rick?
Arms off. Ripping arms off sounds kind of cool.
What did you do? Rick?
Ziggy, turn off the alarm.
Gage.
Yeah.
So Gage, do you want to do anything? Albert said that he would take first watch, but he'd like to have somebody kind of watch his back because he wants to cut some of the metal off of his truck and start getting patches made for your guys' truck. And he's wondering if you'll maybe keep a watch for an hour or two with him and just do that. But Albert just seems almost possessed of trying quite the efficiency.
Okay. I sure think that would be okay. Did I find anything out of his pockets when I was doing that?
There was some personal effects. There was like a lighter things. Maybe it was an old piece of an old game of some type, and just they look like a little horse and castle piece, kind of carved horse head and a little castle tower type thing. And then
Like a rook
there
from
was
chess?
you would know what chess is, so
With-
that's why I
yeah,
described it
yeah,
that way.
probably.
And then there was some probably a little handful of little baubles and doodads that you would trade at a little outpost for like a drink or night of food and stuff. Just a few little black market valued items. That's pretty much it.
Okay. And it was just the one rook?
Yeah.
Rook?
And a knight.
Like a pocket knife?
No, a knight. There's a
A
knight
rook
and
and
a
a
rook.
knight. I got you. any of the pieces electronic in any way, shape, or form? Way, shape, or form? Or have
No.
any of that embedded into it?
No.
Okay.
Oh, while they were doing stuff, I went ahead and just put it down. You salvaged one circuit board out of the it was probably a targeting circuit board. It was the best one out of everything out of Desiree's power armor, but it's got some pretty good scorch marks in it. It would take quite a bit to repair it.
Okay. Is it a board? So it is roughly, what are the dimensions on it? Is it like a frisbee size, or incredibly smaller, like the size of a playing card deck?
Six,
Or like the size of a playing card deck?
six, 6 inches by 9 inches.
Okay. Thank you.
That. Trying to look something up here, but so as the night, yeah, I'm assuming that you're going to go ahead and help him do stuff there, Gage.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye out. If he needs light, I can get him some light.
He puts on his helmet. He's working with his armor on. It's like he doesn't trust anything in the area. So the light armor on. It's like he doesn't trust anything in the area. So the light on his helmet is lighting up everything. So he pretty much just says, "Hey, hold this for a second," or that. But he is like a madman trying to get stuff cut off. And so during your time awake for about and so during your time awake for about 2 hours, he is able to cut off 3 plates worth of stuff. So, and who's going to wake up next?
Okay, MTC. I can wake him up.
Yeah, who do you want to wake up next? I guess that's the way I should have phrased it.
I will wake up Newton first.
Okay. So it's kind of broken up sleep, but you do feel a lot better.
Hmm.
So, are you going to help Albert off, or are you just going to keep watch on the gun while he's doing his thing?
No, in all honesty, I'd probably go grab yourself a couple of hours of sleep until the morning, and I'll take over for the rest of the night, and just offer my services. That way, he's not up all night working. And
Okay. So Albert looks at you, and this is probably okay. So Albert looks at you, and this is probably the most serious you've ever seen his eyes because he's looking through your helmet, and he says, "I've got no time for sleep. I have to make this vehicle safe. I just lost almost everything, and I have to get to Independence. Frankly, I just want to keep cutting."
understood. Show me where and what I can do to help you, and if it's just staying out of the way, tell me to stay out of the way.
He says, I will absolutely need your help here in a few minutes, but just let me get these cuts. He says, I will absolutely need your help here in a few minutes, but just let me get these cuts down, and then we'll slide these plates off, and then hopefully in the next couple hours, I can start welding them on over the holes in the other vehicle. And with that, he kind of turns and starts cutting with his Wilkes laser cutter.
Okay. What I would like to do
Suggestion,
is
suggestion, Newton. Maybe we can make. Do we know any cooking, coffee, something to make?
we have some rations.
Right. I don't know what's in those. something for him to help him stay,
Yeah, right.
keep
At,
him
at his
Some kind of
at,
stimulant.
something.
at his current weight, going like that, he doesn't look like he needs it. I mean, he is just moving. He is focused. I'm just letting you know what you're seeing here Nick, from the whole thing is he is super focused. He is, the lack of a better term, he's hitting on all cylinders right now. He's
Right.
firing.
Right. Okay. What I will do is um, start start a little cook fire that start a little cook fire that way whenever he's done, um, he'll have something to come to. And the people that are sleeping, whenever they get up for morning, they will have something to get up to as well. Sleeping, whenever they get up for morning, they will have something to get up to as well. And then I am going to pick up one of these Wilkes laser rifles that we have. Hopefully, one has a scope. Or if not, then I'm going to take my laser rifles that we have. Hopefully, one has a scope. Or if not, then I'm going to take my binoculars with me and I'm going to climb back up this tree.
Oh,
And
the tree with the symbol on it.
uh-huh.
Roll me a perception.
10.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try to just find like a little crow's nest up there and just keep watch until my watch is over or until with help for Albert.
Okay.
Couldn't remember his name for a second.
No, that's fine. So see, climb the tree. You have climb.
I do.
Okay, go ahead and roll it. You get up to the top of the tree, and the wind is slightly blowing. It's kind of nice and everything like that. It just feels calm and peaceful. The smoke is still coming off of that ATV down the road. You can towards you. The fire's cooking down there, and you can see the cutting going down by Albert as he is frantically going over that vehicle, cutting pieces off of it and dropping plates down so that he can start welding soon. And as you go through,
He's going to be meditating by the fire.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to sit and hypothesize how the hell this man Tom, this story, how I'm seriously trying to wrap my head around it.
what kind of skills do
More-
you have on your character? Do you have any? What type of lore do you have, or science, or anything like that? Because you come from Tolkien, or anything like that. Because you come from Tolkien, so you would know. You know, even in Tolkien, they say time travel's not possible.
I don't have any lore. I have zero lore.
Okay. Okay.
The
What
closest
what do you
thing, shit,
do you have?
man,
Do you have advanced mathematics?
I do.
Okay, roll it and add 10. Oh,
Killer roll.
oh.
Killer roll.
What has been stated is not possible. Time travel is not possible. Your mind is assured that time travel is not possible.
And wrap my head around.
Yeah. You your brain just screams at you that there is no time travel possible.
Right.
And that's that's pretty much where you get.
Okay.
So you're gonna stay awake a couple hours and then
That's my. I'm going to stay up there in the tree and maintain watch. As long as the cook fire is going, I'll kind of divvy up my time between, you know, scavenging up some tinder and just really taking a minute to reflect on the battle, how we killed people, which is something that I don't do. And then this whole and then this whole thing that we got going on with this prisoner, once I've gotten time travel and all of that out of my system, now I'm travel and all of that out of my system. Now I'm methodically going down the list of who knows that we're coming, who knows about our whereabouts. I'm just trying to put together a big our whereabouts. I'm just trying to put together a big chalkboard full of connect the dot push pins and red strings connecting them together in my head.
absolutely. Absolutely. Al, here's a question: is you said you're going to gather up tinder and you're going to keep the fire going. How many times during the course of your 2 hours are you going to go up and down that tree? And if you want to let the dice decide, just roll a 1d6 and then divide it one more perception check.
Got a fat cat making himself real comfortable in my lap. 21.
Okay. So the second time you climb up that tree, as you start to climb up it and go there, you notice the white. And it wasn't doing that before.
Oh. I'm going to reach into my pocket real quick and pull out my camera and get like a little bit of video evidence of what's going on, just for, I don't know, maybe 10-15 seconds, just as I'm kind of enthralled by what I see. And my scientific brain is saying document. And then the rational part of my brain is saying, wake up the magic user and everybody else.
Okay. So are you going to wake them up?
Yeah, yes. I'm going to be reaching into my pockets, getting out my camera, yelling over my shoulder to everybody else, come out here and look at this guy, he's acting up.
Well, Albert Ross stops what he does and he's walking over.
I'm
Is
opening
it
my eyes,
making any?
looking over and going, "What's it doing?"
I don't know.
Trying to get my shoes on.
Is it sound, or is it just like a pulsing white light? And is the pulse, do I notice it to be like rhythmic, or is it just completely random?
It looks like it's rhythmic,
Okay.
like pulse, pulse, pulse.
Okay. So it's just keeping a steady. Is there any sound?
No.
What's going on? Looking around as I'm waiting for everybody else to get out. Point I've done, got my camera out. I'm just got my camera kind of pointed at the pulsing symbol, waiting for everybody to come over to me. And I'm kind of keeping my distance, maybe about 10-15 feet away from the tree.
Okay. Gage, did you come out of meditation, or is somebody going to have to tap you to wake you up out of it?
How much time has passed?
Oh, well over an hour.
Okay. Has passed.
Oh, well over an hour.
Okay. He would still be in meditation then.
So if he's got to be physically shook to wake up, so somebody would have to wake him up that way.
I can go smack him on the shoulder on my way through. Get him. I can go smack him on the shoulder on my way through. Get him up. Come on, Gage, let's go. Something's going on.
Hmm. Okay. He gets up
Okay.
and goes.
So are you guys all headed to the tree? Gage, maybe slightly upset. Maybe I'll leave that up to you.
I'm groggy too. That's why I smacked him. Because I don't want to be up either, but here we are. So we got to go to the tree.
Well, I'm just saying the tree started doing funny things, and we got some magic happening because I don't know. And you just see me standing there with my camera, trying to get as much video documentation as I can. I guess Albert's walking over behind me, finishing up.
He
What
walks
time of day
over.
is it? Is it starting to
It's
be? Time of day
over.
is it? Is it starting to
It's-
be dawn or anything?
No, you're a couple hours away from dawn now.
Okay.
It's still pretty much probably 2 a.m. somewhere in there.
Okay.
So what do you guys want to do?
Don't know what to do about it. Don't know why it's the whole thing. What do we do?
How far away is it to the perimeter around the tree that we determined that is kind of like our safe zone?
It's like a diameter of I think it was 100 feet, something like that. Or it was 75 from that tree all the way around that tree. That tree was like the center point of it, if I
Okay,
remember
okay.
right. So it'd be 150 feet
Okay.
straight.
It's like a warning sign.
That's what I'm thinking.
Um,
Maybe it is letting us know there's somebody trying to cross the perimeter, maybe?
right.
I think maybe we need to get ready for that, and just in case that's why, and be looking around to see if we see anything.
Albert leans in, he's looking at it, he's getting closer to it. Kind of looking at it.
I don't know if I'll touch that, Albert.
I'll be right back.
Yep. I'll actually be right back too. I'm gonna grab something to drink.
Okay, let's just take a break. Are you back?
Yeah, I'm back.
I'm waiting on Desiree and Gage to get back.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Sweet. Just waiting on Desiree to get back.
I'm back, by the way.
I
Are
just
you
gathered
sure?
that.
Where's Steph? I don't know.
Okay. You guys were talking, so I'm like, okay, I'll just be quiet. I'm like, okay, I'll just be quiet.
Nah, it's just this disease.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let you guys sit there and discuss what you want to do next. You have a pulsating tree.
Like the
And,
whole tree's pulsating, or is it just the piece on there that grown out of the tree?
just the piece that's grown.
Okay.
Gage, can you sense any magic coming out of here?
I have a spell for that.
Can we visually see the perimeter? Do we know where the line of protection?
There was like scattered kind of rocks that made a vague circle-ish
Okay.
area.
I think I'm gonna go walk the perimeter. Inside the perimeter, of course. But I think I want to go take a look at the circle and see if anybody is trying to cross it or has crossed it, or well, you guys, I'm gonna take me and my trusty weapon and we're gonna go take a look. walk over and kind of see the edge and kind of follow it around.
Be careful.
I will.
Okay. How am I going to do this?
Looking at the symbol, has, now that we've been looking at it for probably a couple of minutes and scratching our heads and our butts, wondering what it is, has the pulsing changed?
No, it's
It's wondering what it is. Has the pulsing changed?
no, it's steady. Seems to be steady.
Okay. If I stand I want to position myself. I want to walk over to the tree and like put my line of vision in accord with the symbol, to see if there's like a return pulse coming, like an echoing light or anything like that.
No, you don't see anything like that.
Okay.
It's just a steady pulse.
I could do
Do we
that.
hear anything?
Pulse on the tree. Just that light, just slightly glowing. Or pulsating now.
So Gage walks up to the tree and he pulls out his binoculars and he
Okay.
puts them up to his eyes out loud. Words of magic and power. It kind of sounds like yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. And his hands pulse blue, and then the binoculars are glowing blue, and he places them up to his eyes, and he casts sense magic. So now he can see magic through the binoculars.
There is very intense, but not overly powerful, tense, but not overly powerful magic radiating off the tree. It is, let's see, sense magic. Does that tell you the aura of the magic?
This is the magic sense magic. So it's the spell version, not the not the psychic version. So it's a little bit different. Let me bring
Okay.
that up. It's a level 1 spell. Sense magic. Okay, here we go. Sense magic. Do the 2 minutes per level experience. So I'm level 2. That's 4 minutes. The magic ability enables the character to sense or feel the presence of magic. Like a Geiger counter, the individual can tell if he is near, within 20 feet, or far from the ability. Can also indicate whether a person or object is enchanted under a magic spell, is in the process of invoking magic, or if magic is being used in the range area. Note, men of magic and most supernatural beings do not register as are actually casting a spell using magic. Psychic powers cannot be detected with the spell.
Okay. So with that, it is magical. It is pretty strong of any harm in a way. And with that, we're going to cut over to Desiree. So what you find as you go around is there's stones. There's these. So what you find as you go around is there's stones. There's these elongated stones that if you go back to that drawing on the, if you look at your map, there's like or that drawing gated stones that if you go back to that drawing on the, if you look at your map, there's like or that drawing of the symbol. Imagine the tree is the very center, and you walked all the way out about 75 feet, and or that drawing of the symbol. Imagine the tree is the very center, and you walked all the way out about 75 feet, and there's like 3 long stones that are there, and they are faintly glowing a blue, like right next to each other. So if the center of that tree was the center of that dial, there are 3 stones, and they are equally placed, and they're all 3 stones are almost perfectly round off the tree, but they're just slightly painted blue.
Okay, so I'm looking around to see if I see any intruders or anybody within vision, either direction.
Detect ambush or
Yep,
tracking.
I have detect ambush. And tracking. I have both.
Roll them both.
Okay, just so we get the details correct. Desiree's walking to the inside perimeter of the forest we're in. She finds 3 stones, almost perfectly round and long, like 3 meters long, 3 feet long.
They're about as long as her legs, so that would be roughly about 3 feet. They're about as long as her legs, so that would be roughly about 3 feet.
And about a foot in diameter. A thick.
They're about 8 inches, 10 inches.
Okay.
So yeah, about a foot. Let's just say
She had,
say.
she had 1 foot.
Okay. So you rolled a 1 or a 17. Which did you do there? Oh, you rolled both of them, 1 and a 17. Okay.
Uh-huh. One was 40, one was 45.
Tonight.
Yeah, they are. And now you just jinxed it. Thanks.
I know.
Now you said that they were
guys
pulsing.
faintly hear
Go ahead.
you faintly hear the sounds of a dragon roaring as jinxed you, and everybody's dead now. No. So that was a bad joke. So
Yeah, I was already
the
halfway writing it
stones-
down for notes, so I was like, whatever, bring it, let's go.
bring it. No, I wouldn't do that to you guys.
Great, that's true. We take that to heart.
The
The pulse,
three
the rock,
the 3 stones are
yeah, they're pulsing blue. You said like the tree, but I thought the tree was pulsing white.
no, those stones are just a light glowing blue.
Okay.
The tree is pulsating. The stones themselves are nowhere near as bright as the tree. If you hadn't have seen those 3 stones laying there, but you almost got perfect.
Glowing a light blue.
Everything you notice this around there. I mean, it's kind of just in a way, it's kind of
Is there a like
pleasant.
connecting like magic line between the two, or anything like a mist or a fog through the lens of the sense magic that connects the 3 stones with the tree?
Okay, hold on just a second here.
Sure.
So back to you.
Mhm.
I'll remember all your questions. Okay, so with those rolls, as you're looking around for your tracking rolls and everything like that, the area looks pristine. Everywhere you walk is pristine. You don't see a sign of a trap. You don't see a sign of any type of predator. It was really weird. You notice this, any kind of animal that hunts. You don't see any kind of thing like that. The area just feels tranquil. And that's what you see.
Okay, then I'm gonna.
You don't see any kind of thing like that. The area just feels tranquil. And that's what you see.
Okay, then I'm gonna walk the inside of the circle. And just see if all the rest of the circle. I'm gonna walk the inside of the circle. Um, and just see if all the rest of the circle is the same. Because this may just be the signal of like a force field being on or something. Be the signal of like a force field being on or something. But I just want to check the perimeter to make sure. So it feels great here, but I'm going to go ahead and walk the circle just in case.
Okay, what I'll need you to do is roll me a 1d4, and I'm going to switch. So to answer your questions, Gage, is the entire area is in an aura of magic. It's like a dome. It is very faint. But as you're sensing things, there's certain spots that are sense as you look through it. You are standing in that pinwheel because there's certain areas that are glowing a little bit brighter. And it would kind of maybe, you kind of get the feeling that it probably is something with this. And on the right path. And it does have to do with magic. So if you want to roll that, get any bonuses for rolling perception magic base.
I do.
Okay. It is, you are standing in some kind of magical ward. It's a very subtle but powerful ward.
More like a hidden ward.
Yes, it's supposed to be hidden.
Yeah, because we
to
didn't sense it from
normal
outside the
people.
ward. Not really.
Well, you know you were in a magic area. You know you were in a magic area since you got there, because you could, you just got that natural ability to kind of sense that kind of stuff. But
Mhm.
you didn't know the extent of it until you actually cast a spell.
Right. And as I'm looking around, what can we tell exactly what the how far across this wheel that you mentioned is? Like the whole base of the dome on the ground from one side to another straight across? Is it like 500
If
feet
you
from one side to another straight across? Is it like 500
if you
feet
think
or?
you think that if you could get higher, you could probably see more.
Oh,
But right now, it just kind of you're you're kind of in an aura of glow. And it's kind of an aura of glow. And it's kind of, you can tell that there's spots that are more glowing to you,
mhm.
more intense, but you can't really make out a good picture. You'd probably have to get higher.
Okay.
So with that, uh, are you relaying any of this information to Newton or Gage?
Yeah, while I'm trying to find a tree to climb. But
Well,
he
the
can't
big
see
tree
what
that's
I can see.
pulsating is
Yeah. Is that the
right
perfect one to climb then? The one that from the center that's glowing?
highest tree in the area.
Perfect. Um, uh, is
Well, if
there
you want to climb it,
still
I
a
can kind
rope?
of direct you. Well, I got some rope here, but I have been up and down this tree now different times. I can pretty much show you exactly where you need to put your hands and where you need to put your feet to get up to that there crow's nest,
Perfect.
which probably is a good maybe 25, 30 feet above our heads.
That is excellent news. I appreciate that. Excellent news. I appreciate that. I love that energy. What I need is a rope from up there to down here. Plus, any extra information you have that you just said, that works also. That'll help me use the rope the best there so I can see how big this area extends to. out of character, I also have a higher number to roll under than when I have the rope on my character sheet. And getting down.
I
Okay.
figured as much.
Rope repel. Climb rope repel above 60. Plus, I might get some bonuses because you had some tips and stuff. But I don't know. That's up to Kepler. Because I don't know your first name.
enough. I have 100 feet of rope that I can use to climb on up there, and enough rope work knowledge I can tie you a sturdy knot to get you up there
Okay.
safely.
Well, I have no problem with you. As you pull out your rope, Albert's just like, why don't we touch it? And he's starting to lift his hand towards it.
Touch what? The tree? Or
Yeah,
the.
he's starting to reach for the symbol on the tree.
Oh. I thought we already touched it. Like when it was glowing before.
You guys did before it was pulsating.
Okay, so now it's pulsating and we haven't tried it. Okay.
So you
Did
guys gonna let Albert
you
touch it, or
did you want to touch it, Albert, or did you want to take safety precautions and have one of us touch it? You know what? Don't worry about
He's
it.
like-
And I go ahead and touch it before anyone else have one of us touch it. You know what? Don't worry about
He's
it.
like-
And I go ahead and touch it before anyone else does. Because Gage is a
okay?
moron sometimes.
Save
The wind
versus
was
ritual
blowing.
magic.
The wind was blowing. Yes.
Save versus. Unless you want it to happen, you need to save.
The wind was blowing. Yes.
Save versus. Unless you want it to happen, you need to save versus ritual magic.
Save versus ritual. Frick. So I. Oh, okay. Save versus ritual magic. Or let it happen. This is a good place. I would like let it happen because I'm like, okay, let's experience this. Let's see what they got for me. So I will let the ritual, that magic that is commenced happen. I would not try to fight it.
You feel peace, and you feel a thought, and the thought is, help is coming, and then it stops blinking.
Uh, okay. As soon as the light goes out from the tree, it's just a dumbfounded look on his face. And he's like, "Oh,
Okay.
that's almost less than helpful." Okay. No instruction. Okay. Help is coming. That's what the tree said. Guess we're gonna stay here until help arrives. I hope we have enough rations and water to survive. Hey, help's on the way.
Are you telling me?
I'm saying that out loud for
Okay.
everybody to hear.
All right. Let me Newton.
And say, the tree told you help is coming. Okay. And I will turn off my video recorder with that and check to make sure that my disc and everything is safe. Pull out my label, and Magic Tree talked.
In my mind, the words it used literally were help is on the way. Unless we find the way, I guess we won't find help. That's a different interpretation, but yes. Oh crap. And he goes into a panic. How big this place is. And he will try and ask Albert, you got a crossbow? We can use that to shoot a rope up there and then maybe use that as, or a grappling hook. I didn't even think of that. Grappling. Yes. A grappling hook. I didn't even think of that. Grappling. Yes. A grappling hook tied to a rope. Use the rope to tie. Yeah.
Okay. With that, well, you guys figure that. I'm going to swap it over to Desiree. Desiree, you have walked almost all the way around. Desiree, you have walked almost all the way around, and it's just quiet. It's peaceful. You can tell that some things have walked up to the edge of the perimeter line and turned around and left. Your rolls were such good rolls that you actually could see where and you would know it by heart because you hate them so much, that a broodkill demon had walked up at one point to the edge of that and just turned around and walked away, because you can recognize its footprints, because you know everything about its footprints, because you know everything about those demons, because you hate those demons with a passion. You also have noticed that your amplified hearing in your ear, your bionic ear, um, is starting to pick up sounds of maybe an engine. It's in the distance because you turned your hearing up quite a bit so that you could do your tracking skill, and you've been kind of listening to everything. But that's what that's what you kind of hear. But it's faint. It's in a distance.
Can I tell if it's coming or going?
That's what she said.
Hmm.
Sorry.
Okay. Okay. What I need you to do is roll a. It'll be a 1d20. Okay, it's good enough. It sounds like it's getting closer, but it's still in quite a bit of distance away.
I'm going to go ahead and go back to the guys and let them know that I've checked the perimeter. Perimeter seems to be good. Everything seems to be peaceful and quiet. I think maybe the pulsing was a protective thing, and let them know that we should be good to stand down and relax for a little bit.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and say that while they were sitting there discussing it, and they touched the tree, and everything, you were able to walk about probably a third of the way around. You've seen the demon tracks, everything like that, but you feel calm, and then you've moved back over close to them, and I'm just gonna, unless Newton or Gabe, have you come right back, and then that way you three can discuss what you want to do. So with that, Desiree has come back, and I'll let her share what she's learned.
He does. No time to talk. We need to find a rope, a grappling hook, and maybe a crossbow so we can climb up there, and I can see how big this area is that this magic aura land is full of. Unless you know.
Well, let me tell you first.
Okay.
I checked the perimeter
Mhm.
and everything is peaceful. I can see where things think, and maybe the pulsing was some sort of a protective shield, or I don't know, but there's nothing out there. I went and checked.
H starts wagging his
So,
finger. That's what I felt when I touched that pulsing tree. I touched the pulsing white tree. I touched the pulsing white barkings of the tree, and I felt peace, calm, serenity.
yep,
And I
same.
heard a whisper that said, "Hope is on the way." And I got excited.
Really?
Yes.
The tree spoke to you?
Is on the way. And I got excited.
Really?
Yes.
The tree spoke to
Well, I
you?
don't know. It was a message in my mind. So, yes, in a way.
Okay. Wow.
Didn't form words in a lip and tongue and teeth. That would be disturbing. Words in a lip and tongue and teeth. That would be disturbing. But
Well, I can hear when I was at the edge, I can hear a motor off in the distance. It seems to be coming this way. It's still a good ways out because I had my thing cranked up pretty loud, but I could hear a motor, and it seems to be heading this way, so maybe that's it.
possibly.
Might just kind of stay aware just in case, but
Mhm.
yeah,
But
somebody
But then I
coming.
had a premonition. I was like, help is on the way. So maybe we have to find, maybe it's not here. We have to go to the way, and then help will be there. So, yeah, I don't know.
Well, I, for one, like the idea of staying right smack dab in the middle of this circle for right now, because I could see where things have turned around and not come in. So, some level of protection here. Um,
So I definitely don't want to go outside the circle until we get everything the way we need it to, and we get the rest we need, and if there is help, that we find that help. But I don't want to step outside there and meet that other demon that
Barks at me. That energy will spark creation, and we will succeed. The wind says so. I have no idea if that's true. It just sounds impressive. I like speaking big words. But I really want to get to the top of the tree. Impressive. I like speaking big words. But I really want to get to the top of the tree and see how big this magical aura thing is before it goes away. Can we get
Okay.
a rope up to the top of the tree? Please, please.
All right.
And yeah, that's Gage. Rope up to the top of the tree. Please, please.
All right.
And yeah, that's Gage.
Go. So let me get this straight. Newton is going to climb the tree to tie the rope up there for you so that you can climb up there.
Or we can use a
Correct.
grappling hook, or we can use a crossbow bolt to shoot a rope up there, or throw the grappling hook up on there, depending on who's super strong. Stuff like that.
I'm thinking I can just climb and tie a rope, and we don't need to
It seems
shoot
the
the tree.
more believable version. So yeah. It's your rope.
Newton's
So
actually immediately every time, so I'm not going to make him roll another climb check to get to the top of this particular tree. So he can run up there and tie that rope, and then you just need to make a climb check to get to the top,
alrighty.
pulling it.
Assuming that is complete. He did point out the
8.
8. All right, it'll
Let's
work.
give you an 8% just to.
Where's my number? Oh, that works out nicely. Thank you.
As he's standing there getting himself psyched up to climb, you up there? Don't you have a fancy doodad in your pocket that you snap your fingers and whisper some words and boom, you're at the top of the tree?
On a character, I wasn't given my vehicle at the beginning of the game, so no, I don't. Back. No, I don't have anything that would help me get up there. No, I don't. Back. No, I don't have anything that would help me get up there. That's why I'm asking you for the help that you gave me. So thank you. Nothing
With all these
against.
gems you're collecting, you can make yourself a little levitation
Oh
thing.
my
Collecting. You can make yourself a little levitation thing.
my good gracious golly me.
Put some springs in your shoes or something and click your heels together a couple times to activate it, and bam, you're up in the air.
I am too giddy to
Okay.
do it right now.
So
I grabbed the rope.
Times to activate it, and bam, you're up in the air.
I am too giddy
Okay.
to do it right now.
So
I grab the rope and put my feet on the tree, and then I fall back down to the ground. I didn't get fucking
Yeah,
nowhere.
you, as you're talking and everything, you got a little bit distracted, and you got a couple pulls up that tree and slipped, and you fell right back down on your rumpus. And so
Yeah,
it was a pretty good thump. So
If it's more than 10, I would take
I'm-
damage.
I am not going to do that.
Okay.
That it was, it was more theatrical Monty Python. You slipped and fell type thing, and Newton is probably laughing his. Yeah, everybody's pretty much laughing. They're all saying, "I fart in your general direction" type stuff from Monty Python.
Yep.
Newton, will you roll me a perception? Because you're up the tree. Oh, up here, engines in the distance, and it seems to be coming from the direction you guys were headed. But it's aerial engines. You do know the difference because your perception was so high.
Oh, okay. I holler down to everybody. I hear multiple engines. I think something's coming up. like flying or like hovercraft level?
It's flying.
Okay.
Like a
we
propeller
got something
from a
coming in.
plane, or like a low hum from a hovercraft. That's the two differences, I guess. But it
Well,
would be
it
like a
sounds
propeller.
similar to something. It sounds similar to something you've heard before when, well, when you were hearing Samuses flying over.
Oh, that's a jet.
Um,
That's a loud
uh,
whooshing
yeah,
sound.
yeah, you can start to hear that in the distance, kind of in the night sky, and you can hear jets flying over in the air.
Yep.
That's what you're kind of hearing,
When I fell
but
on my
Okay.
face,
the distance.
did Albert laugh too?
I phew. You probably fell on your face because I was in the middle of untying my knot, and you just had a bunch heard all of these things, and I'm putting two and two together. I'm thinking I got to get my ass down because I'm not getting caught in this tree, and I'm hand over fisting down this to the ground, and I'm yelling. I think I hear flying Samus or something. Samus or something. We either got help coming or we got trouble coming. And I look at my little pea shooter pistol, and I don't think this is going to do us much good.
Okay, so you're going to
And I
make it
kind of
down
kick the
okay.
dirt.
Okay, so you're going to
And I
make it
kind of
down
kick the
okay.
dirt.
Uh, Gage, you can now hear it too, and Albert is actually climbing up the front of your guys' vehicle and getting on the big gun, on the plasma cannon. And Desiree, what are you guys can hear this stuff coming?
I'm still just on the ready because I'm hoping that this is something good coming, but I don't know that for sure. Just because the talking tree told him help was on the way, does not mean that what is coming is that help. I'm not so sure. I'm still a little skeptical, so I am watching in anticipation.
Okay. What are you doing there, Gage? Are you cleaning off your there, Gage? Are you cleaning off your bottom and your pride and getting up or getting yourself ready?
Yeah, I am gonna stand up and I attempt to climb back up the tree.
Okay. Newton, did you untie the rope?
Yeah, I untied.
Did you untie the rope?
Yeah, I untied the rope, and the rope came. And then I went. That's probably, like I said, that's probably why he fell in the first time with that critical fail, because had so much slack in that rope as I was up there untying it, hearing all this commotion.
Okay.
Had so much slack in that rope as I was up there untying it, hearing all this commotion.
Okay.
That's good rope.
Go
I'm
ahead.
not leaving that behind.
All right. If you're going to climb the tree there, Gage, you'll need to do just a regular climbing check. Give yourself +5 because he did. Give yourself +5 because he did point out the handholds to you.
Okay. Okay, got that right. Yep.
I don't see your roll coming through. You get about 5 feet.
Heard engines. I get on the radio and see if I hear talking. Like I scan through the channels and see if I hear talking. If they're close enough for that.
Okay. You get on your radio. Is there anybody out there?
I am out of character. I do not remember if we did that or not. So someone else please talk up if we did that.
We did not, but I'm willing to bet that the tree did it
The
for
tree
us.
did it. Yep,
Yeah.
it was the tree, I'm betting.
Well, that's help. The signal will probably carry farther from up there. So I would yell up to Newton, you got your radio with you? They're trying to ask anyone who needs help. So please respond to them. Your message might carry further to them. I won't get my message blocked from all these trees.
I'm tired climbing up this damn tree. Yes, I
Oh,
do
you
have my
climb-
radio. I'll start moseying my way back up the tree.
Okay.
I thought you
don't
were
have a
already all the
problem
way
getting
up there. That's why I told him. That's why I was
No.
free. And
No.
I thought you
No,
were
he
still
climbed.
up
He
there.
climbed down. No, he dropped the rope and came down as fast as he could.
He just dropped the rope.
Now
Because
you're
it-
sending him back up the tree. So are you going up the tree, Newt? Trying to get on the radio.
Yeah, I'm going back up the tree. Somebody
Yeah,
wind
please
up my rope.
Okay. So you get up the tree and you turn it on. I'm assuming you turn the radio on. You hear, travelers, are you there?
We're here. We're here. This is us. And would I have any kind of location? Would I know like map coordinates or anything like that?
Okay, just to let you know, they are coming the direction that you guys are headed. It sounds like they were probably coming the direction from maybe Independence.
Okay.
So with that, they say, there are two of us coming in. Hold your fire. Please, everyone stand by the symbol. We will be there ETA 5 minutes.
And I'll climb back down and I will relay the fact that these guys, there's two of them, they told us to stand down. They know about the symbol on the tree. I'm thinking this is the help that the tree told us was coming, hopefully. If not, we're fucked.
And with that,
This is the help that the tree told us was coming, hopefully. If not, we're fucked.
you guys can clearly hear it coming in. Whatever is coming your way is booking it. And you guys got a minute or so to what's your next actions? Do you want to take skirmishing positions? Do you want to stand by the tree? I just need to know what your thoughts are. What are you going to do?
I want to go check on Tom and see if he's still passed out.
Okay.
I'm gonna stand by.
Still passed out.
Okay.
I'm gonna stand by the tree, but I'm gonna keep my weapon ready.
Albert didn't move from the gun.
The only
What are you
thought,
doing there, Gage?
the only thought that's going through Gage's mind is, if we all get rescued, coming after. I think one of us will have to stay here with the vehicle, and then you have to come back out here with other vehicles and help, more help. I don't know.
Gage, did you keep your radio? A woman's voice comes over again because it's been a man and a male and a female. A woman's voice comes down and says, "Are you under fire? Are there any injured?"
I don't know. Are we okay, or are we injured? We need healing help.
I'm just letting you remember Jenny's unconscious and this Tom guy's unconscious.
Gotcha. Yeah, the other people, right? So yeah, I would respond on the radio. I was like, if you can hear me, I was like, yes, we have wounded and unconscious people. Please help. Just people, please help.
So as you guys are listening, it's getting closer and closer and closer. And with that, two of these fly in over your head and it does a slow circle on the arc like that. And they're kind of like that. And they're kind of doing a slow circle to look around and they drop down just right out of your distance and on the loudspeaker says, hold your fire, we're friendly. And they drop down. And with that, thanks for playing for the night.
Good game.